China sucks.
Yo, yo, yo. This is RTM, aka Russell the Muscle.
This is Chris.
And we are RTM Productions. As he said at the beginning, China sucks. So why is that, Chris?
Well, as anybody who's been watching the news lately on China and Hong Kong, I want to be banned as much as possible if we ever get famous from this. Because screw China, and hope to God Hong Kong gets what they want.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm guessing a lot of people know what's going on between China and Hong Kong, and the bill China wants to pass and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like how everything, like how all the protests started and stuff like that. But one main thing that I want to talk about today is the NBA,
Okay.
LeBron James, and every other company that China has their pockets in.
Yeah.
Like you should know a couple of companies that I say, like Marvel,
Like Blizzard, right?
Blizzard, the NBA, and a bunch of other like tech companies that are like involved with Chinese investors.
Yeah.
Basically, why I brought up LeBron James. Biggest thing is, like, if nobody heard about this yet, a GM or the owner of the Houston Rockets posted on Twitter like a few weeks ago, like, hey, I stand with Hong Kong and stuff like this, and like others, like saying like he stands for their freedom and a lot of stuff like that. Basically the organization hated that.
Yeah.
They hated that immensely. And one of the biggest things that worried me was LeBron James, where you know his criticism on Trump and stuff like that. I don't care if he doesn't like Trump. That I'm happy he has an opinion, that he voices it. But if he's gonna say that Trump takes away people's rights, and then
supports like places and countries and everything like that takes away other people's rights.
Exactly, it's extremely hypocritical, and it's extremely like rude and disgusting that he says stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like he said that oh well, the GM just hasn't done enough research. I'm paraphrasing here, so it's not the exact quote, but he's saying like, oh well, the owner or the GM, well, he should be punished, he should be kicked out of the organization. That after voicing his second amendment.
Wait, for what?
Freedom of speech, Second Amendment. Second Amendment, right?
Isn't it the
First Amendment?
First, yeah. It's the first, not the second.
Oh yeah, Second Amendment is right to bear arms.
Sorry,
right?
guys. Sorry, guys, we're tired.
I had like 3 hours of sleep last night. But yeah, like he's saying like, oh no, he doesn't deserve the right to speak. Or that's another like big like, you hypocrite. How dare you say this when you say you're more than an athlete? Like he has this whole thing where a whole clothing brand is saying, I'm more than an athlete. But then like anybody who tries to be more than what they are, oh, automatically they should shut up. I'm more important than they are.
Exactly. No, I get what you're saying. It is hypocritical. And I don't get that, but
seriously. Like, it is saddening that somebody who I looked up to as a kid, and where I support like the amendments and I support like our constitutional rights, of a guy who's saying he supports the same thing, but then he doesn't care if anybody else outside of our borders has freedom of speech.
For those of you at home that don't exactly know what we're talking about, maybe we should summarize it for them a little bit, Chris.
Yeah, I can do that. All right, so 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this basically all started over a bill that Hong Kong was trying to pass. And through that bill, it was saying that, oh, well, Hong Kong shouldn't be prosecuting people inside the borders of Hong Kong. We want to take them elsewhere. Where a lot of people didn't like that because they find that's a way that China can go ahead and say, hey, I don't like what this person said about the president. I don't like what this person said about this person. And da 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 da. So let's imprison them all and then take them all the way to China, which basically takes people away from their homes, which China has done before, and say, oh, well, you know, meh. So protests start happening, and a lot of people are saying, no, we don't want this bill. Protests happen over like 2 weeks straight. Protest, and basically the prime minister, or like the semi-prime minister of Hong Kong, says, okay, well, we'll stop the bill, we won't pass it, and but they don't kill the bill. They don't kill it, and they let it stay, just hoping that people forget about this whole, oh, Hong Kong thing, and oh, they're taking away our rights, you know, whatever those are. And basically they say, oh no, we're not gonna kill it, we're just gonna stop it. You know, it's the same thing, but the bill's not gonna be destroyed. People don't like that. They keep protesting, saying, no, we want it killed, and we want your ass out of office.
Yeah,
You need to get out. We don't want you anymore. You don't deserve to be here anymore. You don't care about our rights. You don't care about our freedoms. And the protests just kept on happening. A few months later, China starts threatening Hong Kong, the people of Hong Kong, with tanks, guns, and saying, if these don't stop, then we'll go in.
yeah.
And stuff like that. And Hong Kong didn't like that either. America didn't like that. A lot of people were like glowing, like, okay, China, chill the heck out. You're making it sound like you're the one that's planning all this. Kind of sounds like that if you kind of look at it, you know what I mean? But going over a couple more months, people start getting arrested. 12-year-olds are getting beaten in the street, and 15-year-old school kids are getting arrested for protesting, which is outrageous. And a lot of people around the world are seeing this, and they're going like, oh god, what? No, that's not right, that's not good. And then a lot of people start voicing their opinions. The first strike happened with Blizzard. Blizzard had a competitor in one of their contests. I think it was either for Overwatch or Hearthstone. I don't play those. I only play Diablo and World of Warcraft. I don't play much of anything else. But the competitor voiced his opinion, saying, hey, I support Hong Kong and stuff like that. And Blizzard said no. No, why? Can you guess why? I'm talking to you.
So, all right. Sorry. He went on such a rant. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let him continue.
Okay, I'll continue.
Oh.
Okay, so basically, because China had a lot of money invested in Blizzard, and with that, guess what? Blizzard got scared when they started hearing, oh, I support Hong Kong and stuff like that. Oh god, the lighting. I need to color correct this because, sorry, I gotta stop for a second. I just looked at myself in the monitor. It looks like I have lipstick on. I need to color correct this whole video. Okay. But Blizzard does this,
so
and
he's so good and everything. He just makes me want to days off and go to sleep.
You go to sleep, I beat you.
See, I'm just gonna let him continue since he's so fast and everything, and I'll just sit here as an extra for today.
I only had 3 hours of sleep, and I had to wake up early this morning to go to my other job, and
that sucks. Continue.
Okay, so Blizzard didn't like that, and basically everything that happened. Are you done yet? Are you done?
All right, continue.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Can I?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Okay, so Blizzard didn't like that at all, and basically they said, no, don't do that, and by the way, you're banned from all the competition, and we're not giving you your money. Screwed up thing to do. The guy's was probably training for months to actually win this prize, and whatever. Go up like I think a week, 2 weeks later, or a month, and GM I think I said this already, but the GM of the Rockets said something. A lot of people didn't, the people in the organization didn't like it because funding would be pulled, and basically that's what happened, and blah 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 blah. LeBron James blah 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 in trouble, blah 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 blah. A lot of people are making a meme out of this, and that's basically almost the whole history, with missing a big chunk of major facts.
You done? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you got to hear him rant and explain exactly what's going on between China and Hong Kong. So China, you can go fuck yourself.
Fuck you, China.
But yeah,
thank you for watching and listening. That's basically what we wanted to say.
I know it was a short video, but all we basically wanted to say was fuck you, China.
Fuck you, China.
Although Chris basically was the only one who got to. The man,
we both did now.
The man loves to talk. I mean, he's very intelligent. So I was like, you know what? I'll just let him continue. Yeah. So plus when you interrupt him, man, does he get angry? He doesn't like to be interrupted.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Like, yeah, as long as you just let me finish my sentence. And
this is a fake eye. The last time I interrupted him.
Did you just interrupt me?
No.
Don't make me turn off this camera so people don't have to see what I'm about to do to you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry. You're gonna be sorry in the next 30 minutes.
Well, moving on. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this short little video on China and Hong Kong.
Fuck you, China.
Fuck you, China.
I'm not even gonna bleep it out. I'm just gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, China.
Fuck you, China. All right. Well, this was RTM Productions.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit a like, share, subscribe, notification bell, all that BS that YouTube loves. And we can't wait until seeing you guys next week. We're gonna think of something again. We're gonna talk about like updates on the charity thing. We just obviously, if you saw last week's video, these clothes kind of look familiar. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Man.